Hello traders, this is Alpha Fibonacci, developer of the proprietary Alpha Fibonacci Trading System, traded globally since 2011, traded by JP Morgan traders, traded by traders from beginner to hedge fund trader. In this video, I would like to go over how intelligent trader prepares for the trading day, because if you are trading with institutional bias and you know far in advance where market are heading to, you're trading with drastically more consistency and drastically more enjoyment and peace and drastically higher success rate. So here we go, bullish rally overextended, all of this spelled out by the Alpha Fibonacci system months in advance. This is not speculative, this is predictive system. As next you will see how you zoom in on retail chart and know quite well. This is what retail trader dealing with this morning. Retail trader knew hours and days in advance that no matter what chart you trade, the historical level that playing out in front of you right now will cause a massive headache for longs. What is the problem? Institutional traders adding to longs, not shorting the market. So this remains a major problem for retail trader. Doesn't matter what chart you trade, you make a personal decision and you identify the chart appropriate for you, your personal risk management, your tolerance to trade. We've been here for the last 21 hours. So when you zoom in with a retail chart and you're riding institutional power and you know far in advance where market heading to, your trading changes forever. So, if I bring to your attention software today trade futures for NinjaTrader 8, this is a problem this morning. Pay attention please. This is a trading range, there is nothing else. We've been here for the last 21 hours. You are dealing with historical levels in a play right now, pure and simple. So if institutions not shorting the market, if institutions adding to their longs, why in the world are you pulling a trigger? Why in the world are you shorting into key institutional buy point? Pure and simple. Institutional traders buying every single pullback. That's it. And that continues playing out since historical events in US financial markets. This was the worst day in US financial markets in the last many, I believe 20 years. If I bring to your attention core institutional chart that intelligent trader trades, here we go. This is how you can backtest the system going back years. Here's the month of February 2025. You're preparing well for your trade, you know quite well. No matter what's on the news, no matter what's happening with the tariff war, this is not the place to short near. Again, this is February. You understand quite well. This level is out, price is moving lower, one step at a time. And when price comes to this level 2 months later, number one, you are not shorting near. Number two, you are prepared to buy. Here we go, April 1st. Tariff war becomes worse than ever. You are very excited about institutional buy point. You are prepared months in advance. Here comes mid-April with a stunning reminder. 4900 level, not the place to short into. 4900 level is a place to buy from. From this level, today, almost 2 months later, institutional rally is up 1100 points plus. Since that day, you've been buying, not shorting the market. If you continue shorting the market, you are not riding institutional power. You're not riding $1 trillion machine. Tariff war getting worse and worse, and market keep rallying with vengeance. Absolutely no software on this chart, only predictive alpha Fibonacci strategies with core levels that you can insert on any platform you trade. As next you will see as traders trade, TradeStation, interactive brokers, TradingView, stocks, forex, crypto, metals, as you can trade not just as a day trader but as an investor. And when you zoom in on key retail chart and you witness historical level tested in front of you, what would that feel like if you knew to ride institutional power? What it would feel like when you're witnessing even historical level not being shorted by institutions but continue being bought? That's it, pure and simple. You learned your lesson time and time again. You respect news due to volatility only. And you remember forever, as in the course I review with my students historical events. Only when you trade with institutions, you start becoming consistent and confident trader. And that's the reason you start with $1 trillion chart every day. That's the only way you become top 1%. When you think and trade as top 1% does, you're riding institutional power. That's it. So no matter what chart you are on, long rally continues with vengeance that picked up this steam from an hour ago. That's it. And we've been at this level for the last 21 hours. Absolutely no shorts. Every pullback is being bought. That's it. Pure and simple. So without the pullback for intelligent trader, nothing here to do. Nothing. Market continue being bought. This is a software to day trade futures for NinjaTrader 8. Software is extremely pure and simple. Software has trade recognition software installed in it. It also comes with multi-market scanner. You can insert any instrument you choose. Software giving you the charts you can trade. Again, this is for NinjaTrader 8. So bullish rally continues with vengeance and you took advantage of that an hour prior to market open. You understand now there is nothing to do. Bullish rally overextended, stuck and frozen at historical levels. So if institutional traders adding to positions and you've been riding institutional power, no matter what chart you trade, you are in phenomenal shape. Because that's the only path to success, to ride institutional power and not to trade against it, but to trade with it. And with predictive alpha Fibonacci strategies, you can do so with this. Because a 14-year-old can do it, if a son of hedge fund trader can do it, if a daughter of prop firm trader can do it, anyone can. In live class, we dissect every single trade. Mondays I devote to my students. Thursday is institutional class that hedge fund traders trade, JP Morgan traders trade. So when you zoom in on micro charts and you're trading with institutions, you also have opportunity to buy the bottom and sell the top with institutions. And you also can trade as an options trader and as an investor. Historical high in front of you. Absolutely no sellers. Not a good news for retail trader. You are not buying historical high unless you're a gambler. You're only buying the pullbacks. I agree? This morning we also have oil news. Take a look on oil on institutional rally. This is where it started from. Buying the bottom is a beautiful thing to do. I agree? How did you know that this was the bottom on oil? Simple. You're applying identical rules that you apply to every instrument you choose to trade. Here's oil at the start of the year, January 1st. Oil selling off. And you know when this level is out, where oil heading to next. As investor, you buying the bottom on oil. As oil day trader, you're riding institutional power. Here comes the bottom on oil in the last 2 months. Here's oil on April 1st. So many times extremely bearish news on oil comes out, but you understand where to buy, where to sell oil from. Here's oil finally reaches reversal zone. Stunning and flawless place to buy oil from, 54. Buyers picking up this steam again in May with vengeance. This morning bullish rally on oil no longer at 54. This bullish rally on oil drastically higher. That's it, pure and simple. Oil heading to 66. How to trade oil? You must know the rules. Pure and simple. Oil news is next. Crash on Amazon was spectacular and a very powerful reminder. Making an assumption that Amazon will skyrocket without any pullbacks is extremely naive. How did you know where to exit your position on Amazon? You knew it many months in advance where Amazon heading to. So if day trading is not your cup of tea, or you day trade stocks, you shorted the top on Amazon, you didn't buy Amazon at 244. Here's Amazon on November 1st, 2024. Breaking through this level and heading higher and higher. Chart present in the trading room for years. Shorting Amazon at this level, when rules are met, is intelligent thing to do. Here comes a crash in January. Has anyone expected Amazon to collapse from 240 until 160 level? You're done gambling with your money. You're using your limitless brain. You're trading markets as intelligent strategic chess. And that sell-off and crash on Amazon with stunning bullish rally from 160 that this morning reaching very important level. That's it. So if you're trading Amazon or Nvidia or Apple or Tesla, or you're buying euro at the bottom despite catastrophic events in Europe as euro continues skyrocketing with vengeance, and catastrophic crash on US dollar is not over. Not a good news for us, Americans traveling to Europe. Correct? So this is software to day trade futures for NinjaTrader 8. Again, we reached historical level. We are at the red zone. There is only one good thing that will happen here. Crash and sell off until at least here. As again, institutions are long, but we reach historical level. Software spelled out, it's a red zone. Buying historical high for retail trader is one of the most aggressive and dangerous thing you can do. Institutional traders trade someone else's money. Institutional traders in spectacular profit can add to their position at any level. Their stop's not a couple of points, but if you choose to buy historical level 6,000 level, you are not programming in your subconscious successful trading. Successful trading to buy with institutions at key Alpha Fibonacci buy point. Critical key trade overextended at crucial key target. So we have a major news in 13 minutes. ISM services, it's absolutely essential you know the news that impacted your instrument. After this, we will go to oil news, which will follow 30 minutes later. And you will see how you prepare with the Alpha Fibonacci system for oil news. So the trade that played out prior to the market open currently reached reversal zone, stuck in massive bearish correction. In the course you learned that decision point 2 is your crucial key target. In this Monday class we dissected 14 different trades. From micro to macro charts, you witnessed clearly how you can day and position trade with identical rules. Only difference is risk management and trade hold time. And traders all over the world trade day and position trade across multiple instruments, multiple time frames, multiple platforms. So as we're monitoring S&P at critical key level, and we see absolutely no serious selling pressure because this level remains intact, price is stuck at this level for the last 15 minutes. Intelligent trader understands and obeys the rules and trade with rules only, not touching, not entering into this level. If you still remain in the trade that played out prior to the market open, your trail is extremely close. So here's the reason I live and breathe what I do. In the last 15 years, Alpha Fibonacci System traded globally by traders from 12 to 86 plus year old. Michael had been my student for the last 15 years. He's brought his daughter to me when she was 12 years old. Right now she's 17. And Michael and I have met 3 times and we need an updated family photo together. 15 years, and here's an email from Michael as he trades multiple accounts for a prop firm. Here we go. How are you trailing? Trailing bar by bar after price reached reversal zone 1. Are you clear what's playing out in front of you right now? You knew not to buy this level. And if price finally crashes down, it's a beautiful news for intelligent trader. Again, you knew it before it played out. And again, what you're witnessing on S&P is exact same event as played out on US dollar. Is exact same event as played out on Amazon. Is exact same event that played out on Bitcoin. Oops, on Ethereum. Every single system I ever develop applies to every instrument, every time frame, every platform. And again, to emphasize, this level remains intact. There is no sellers. It's a junky correction only. Price is stuck in pain. So when Sam putting his daughter through Harvard, trading Alpha Fibonacci System on options, when Carlton bringing 5 friends to the course, healthcare executive, when Emmanuel bringing his wife to the course, and they both became full-time traders, and she's trading Nasdaq with babies on her arms, anyone can trade it. And if I'm being invited to a wedding in so many countries all over the world, my students are my marketing power. No marketing department, none needed. It's a simple, strategic, intelligent chess. You simply need to make a personal decision on what's appropriate for you to trade. Again, monitoring key level on a trade that's set up, perfect trade that's set up pre-market from key Alpha Fibonacci buy point. So this is extremely important event to separate serious selling pressure from junky one. And again, institutions are long, every single short against institutions. Every single short is junky retail trade. Again, key moment in front of you, price at reversal zone. Are you clear? We've been in bearish correction for the last 15 minutes. Again, intelligent trader like Michael understand where to exit long. You obey the rules and trade markets as intelligent strategic chess. Selling pressure is weak, price is stuck. It is an extremely important event to separate serious selling pressure from a junky one. So here we go. Again, we knew quite well it's a place to exit long, not to buy. Reversal zone and a play in identical way when this level is out. Is everyone clear on this? Again, identical event as played out on Ethereum. Identical event as played out on Amazon. Identical event as played out on Apple, on Tesla. This is the reason trading room is open, so you can witness the power and precision of the proprietary predictive system live. So if you decide to day trade futures, you knew where to exit your long and you knew what will play out when short in a play. So what is causing a problem on short this level? And again, I can project this on any chart I choose, converting this chart to 1, to 2, to 3, so you can see to the tick. So if sellers ending at this level, you're extremely clear why. In the Alpha Fibonacci system, this is extremely important level to the downside. It's critical. Remember, institutions are long. Remember, it's a junky little retail short against institutions. That's it. There is nothing else is here. Only ultimate proprietary precision. And that's how you trade Alpha Fibonacci system without any software on any chart you choose, or with software to day trade futures. Choice is yours. So when you come to the website, on the website, please review. It's all self-explanatory. You can read and see how traders trade all over the world. When Theo's stopping by in the course in the middle of the night in Australia, and he shares his journey, it's a reason I love waking up at 4 a.m. and listening and being with my students all over the world. This is Theo's journey. Theo had joined us, I think, 4 or 5 years ago, constantly sharing and updating his performance. Legend, phenomenal trader, who shared how much he suffered before, not because it's his fault, because he used delayed indicators. Alpha Fibonacci system is not delayed. It is predictive and precise and continues showing you live what to pay attention to and where not to buy, correct? Where to exit your long and where to short from. That's it. If price collapses to this level, this is the first place retail trader will consider long. This is strategic intelligent chess that another brilliant trader trades. Sue lost a fortune before. Now she's trading it all: S&P, Bitcoin, gold, oil, silver. The sky's the limit. If you make an effort, and if complete beginner Pablo can do it, who is texting me this morning from Spain, and Sue in Dallas, and Theo in Australia. What is Pablo says? He continues with vengeance at step trader. Every single one of these traders, entirely different story, entirely different instrument. Pablo, complete beginner trader, was a stressed out attorney, hated his job, he lost his law practice, he never pushed a button on trading computer when he came to work with me. So if these traders can do it, so can you. But remember, if you trade against institutions, you are not gonna capture spectacular crashes. Correct? It's a painful crawl. Pure and simple. And when traders all over the world sharing this, time and time again, it never ever gets sold. So when you make an effort and you trade institutional system, proven all over the world since 2011, the sky's the limit. All you have to do, make an effort. Because if these traders can do it, so can you. So please view students' performance, listen to students' podcasts, where father and son sharing their journey, where husband and wife sharing their journey when can make a movie about Fibonacci Trading Institute and choose the option appropriate for you. Private mentoring, the most desirable option, savings $10,000. Oh, almost $8,000, sorry. Group course savings almost $5,000 if you are not on NinjaTrader 8, option 1 and 3 appropriate for you. Every option includes live classes, video library of prior live recorded classes, modules, trading room. When you work with me one-on-one, I keep you accountable. I show you if day trading is for you or not. And if not, we focus on the instrument and time frame of your choice. Right now I work with private mentoring with oncological surgeon in Ohio. I work with phenomenal trader in Texas. I work with incredible trader in New Jersey. I work with trader in Saudi. I work with trader in North Carolina and even in Moscow, who has a lot to say about war, as he's done so. That's it. So when you're looking at our students' performance with traders all over the world, this never, ever, ever gets old. And my students' words always make me blush. That's it. And that's been global journey all over the world. As again, S&P pulling back, as we knew, that's not the place to buy. That's a place to exit your long. And when S&P will crawl up to this level, intelligent trader would be very excited. That's it. There is nothing else is here, only this. But the reason why it's a crawl, because it's a retail short. It's not institutional grade trade. And that's the reason it's crawling down before oil news, which we will prepare next. So if you have any questions for me, please do not hesitate to contact me, +1 925 257 4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. Let's take a break before oil news. As S&P reminded you, with the Alpha Fibonacci rules, you can trade any instrument, any time frame, any platform. Choice is yours. Absolutely yours. Simply obey the rules and the skies are the limit. So if you're serious about trading, you're done gambling and speculating, I look forward to working with you. Thank you, traders.